This presentation will provide an introduction to watershed-based planning and the Dry Creek watershed in particular, including the current distribution of land use in the Dry Creek watershed. What is a watershed? A watershed is an area of land that drains the rain and snowmelt into a stream. The Dry Creek watershed is located in central Round County, Kentucky, where its major stream, Dry Creek, feeds into the much larger Triplet Creek. The watershed is approximately 7,500 acres in size. How we use the land in a watershed affects not only how much water reaches the stream, but also the quality of that water. For example, roads, buildings, and parking lots prevent rainfall and snowmelt from seeping into the soil. Instead, this excess water flows over the surface towards nearby creeks and streams, potentially contributing to flooding, or into storm drains, potentially overloading the system. After it rains, water running over surfaces, ranging from cropland and pastures to lawns, roads, and parking lots, can pick up and transport a variety of pollutants, including pesticides, fertilizers, manure, salt, oil, and other chemicals. The bottom line is that it's very important to think carefully about how we use the land in any watershed. This map shows the distribution of land use and land cover in the Dry Creek watershed. This watershed is mainly forested, shown in the green areas, with residential development, shown in red or pink, concentrated at the mouth of the watershed and along roads. Pasture and hay fields, light brown areas, represent the main agricultural land used in the watershed and are concentrated along creeks and on ridgetops near the headwaters. Other types of land use and land cover in the watershed include barren land, gray areas, grassland, yellow patches, and scrub shrubland, dark brown areas. Turning now to the topic of watershed planning, let me first describe what a watershed-based plan is. A watershed-based plan is a comprehensive study of all the activities and sources of pollution in a watershed. A watershed-based plan identifies information about the levels of pollution and flooding in the stream, the sources of the pollution, and the amount that each source contributes. The plan also suggests steps that can be taken to reduce the levels of pollution and flooding and discusses who can take action to perform these steps. Why should we use a watershed-based planning approach to address the watershed pollution problems in the Dry Creek watershed, or any watershed? Well, first, a watershed-based plan looks at all of the activities in the watershed. It is a comprehensive, not a selective approach. Second, this type of plan suggests ways to fix pollution sources in the watershed. Third, the planning process encourages community input and involvement at all stages of the planning. Finally, this process produces a plan for the future, a plan which will help protect and restore the water resources of the Dry Creek watershed. A watershed-based plan was developed for the Dry Creek watershed because part of Dry Creek was found to be polluted by sediment, or soil, and sewage. This pollution prevents streams in the watershed from supporting all of the aquatic creatures, such as fish and insects, that are supposed to live in the water. In addition, Dry Creek is listed on the official 2008 Integrated Report to Congress on Water Quality as only partially supporting aquatic life. Finally, it is important that you participate in helping to develop and implement the watershed-based plan for Dry Creek so that all concerns about water in the streams are discussed, investigated, and addressed to ensure clean water for everyone.